It's 4:17 p.m. on the 17th of June, and I receive a text message from my wife telling me that our son had been admitted to the Box Hill Hospital because he was vomiting more than 10 times in the early morning. I dropped everything and I rushed to the Box Hill Hospital ward, and I arrived at 5:25 p.m. My son had been vomiting and only eating small amounts of food during the day, and I present his symptoms to the hospital staff. I show them that he cannot stand up, he cannot walk more than 5 meters before he is totally exhausted, and he cannot go to the toilet by himself, and he doesn't balance on the toilet seat. I tell my son, as I hold him in my arms, I tell him, "Dana, I will love you forever." And he then falls asleep. Around 6 p.m, the hospital staff tell me to take our son home. But I tell them, no, I can't, because he's in a bad state. He needs to be here just in case we need the doctor's help. So I sleep with him overnight, giving him small amounts to drink and small amounts of food at intervals at 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and we fall asleep until around 2 a.m. when I awake to the sound of a groaning noise coming from my son. I try to wake him up, but I can't arouse him, so I press the green button to sound the alarm. At this stage, I take the photo of my son. My son is being taken care of now by expert doctors who start to take blood samples out of his left arm. And I tell myself not to react, not to lose it, because he's in the best hands with doctors. My son seems to wake up and he starts to resist everything that's going on. He fights against the doctors. The alarm sounds, it's a code blue. And I film this 4 1-second videos. The doctor starts to examine my son in his eyes with an apparatus. So I come in close and I have a look. The doctor tells me to back off. So I go into the hallway and I walk up and down the hallway thinking about calling my wife. It's now 2:34 a.m. and like an arrow shot through my heart, I feel my son Dana and best mate die. He is placed on equipment to maintain his heartbeat and heart pressure and blood pressure. However, after family is educated, the equipment is finally turned off after 7 days. The neurosurgeon said it was like a bushfire had gone through my best mate's brain, and his brain no longer communicated with his body. He had died of a medulloblastoma, an aggressive form of cancer in children. I, over the next days, weeks and months, suffer a lack of focus. I'm unable to work. I have problems with my concentration. I have panic attacks, a kind of mental illness. But to continue my journey, I returned to China to teach children from the ages of 3 to 5. You see, my son Dana was 5 years and a third when he passed on. And going to China was my way of giving back to children. In early 2019, I have a nightmare in China. My mum, my dad and Dana are all in the dream, but as you know, they have all passed on. And my parents and Dana are very angry with me. I have an inner breakthrough. I interpret the dream to mean I have limited time on this planet in my life to make Dana's legacy a reality, to bring meaning and positivity to the passing of my son and best mate, Dana. I start fundraising for Dana's Legacy charity. To create the early cancer detection technology, the detection analysis neurological apparatus, or cancer DNA. I register the charity in his name and I begin fundraising. This, my friend, is my calling in life, why I do what I do. Please give a donation to make my and Dana's dream come true. Go ahead, give to Dana's Legacy Charity. Thanks for listening. I'm Leo Hockinen. Dana's proud father. Thank you.